name is Junior, and I'm from the Big D, Dallas, Texas.
What?
Yeah. I'm here seeking $500,000 in exchange for 10% equity stake in my business tour. As you know, buying a home should be fun and exciting, especially if you're touring with Barbara. But for the rest of us, not so much. It's time-consuming and frustrating. Imagine you're driving down the street, trying to look for that perfect property, and you spot one. Now what? You can call an agent and wait days for an appointment, or even worse, wait weeks for an open house. Wouldn't it be great if you could tour that property right there on the spot? Well, thanks to me, you can. I'd like to introduce you to Tour, the world's smartest lockbox. Tour is the first lockbox that allows buyers and sellers to access the lockbox with or without.
What?
Wow.
Barbara, I know you've opened some doors in your career. I'd love some help.
Sure.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
So imagine Barbara's driving down the street and she sees a property for sale. She pulls it up on the Tour app. She immediately sends a request. The seller approves her showing, and immediately Barbara is able to tour the property. So Barbara, simply walk up to the box, press the power button until you see that color wheel. Okay, now simply press open on the app.
Okay, easy enough.
There you go. Now the lockbox opens up. Okay. She'll grab the keys, tour the property on her own or with a realtor.
I feel like a winner.
Now, once you're done, put the keys back in the lockbox.
Okie dokie.
And simply press close on the app. There you go. Give it a second, and it'll close right up. The seller gets a notification saying Barbara's completed her tour, and now Barbara can leave feedback and be on her way. Thank you so much.
Nice handshake.
Thank you.
Nice suit.
Thank you. So, Sharks, which one of you guys wants to join me in opening this door to opportunity?
Junior, while it's fresh on my mind,
Yes.
what happens if the person who just gave the tour does not redeposit the key but closes it anyway?
If that key is removed for a set period of time that you, the seller, sets, you get a notification if that key is not put back.
But if it were my home, I'm not sure I would want somebody to go in unescorted.
Great question. So the beauty of our product is that you, the seller, you get to determine what type of showing you want in your house. So if you want an agent present, you simply require an agent present.
That's very cool, because normally you have to wait, you have to find somebody, they have to go get a key back at the office, etc.
You got it. You got it.
Junior, numbers. How much have you sold?
Yeah, so zero.
Zero?
Zero sales.
You're killing me.
It's because we're brand new. But fortunately, we had
Do you want your punishment now or
No,
later?
no, later. Wait, hear me out. So fortunately, we had a successful Kickstarter campaign. We actually sold over 800 boxes, raising over $100,000. So we have over $100,000 in pre-sales.
How much are you selling them for?
So the lockbox itself is $199.
What does it cost you to make them?
$50 and then $75 delivered to the customer.
I'm very curious what your background is.
I'm a real estate broker.
You sound like a real estate
Sure it does. I flipped my first house when I was 18 years old. When I was at college at Texas Tech, I was president of the real estate organization.
Were you really?
Why is it that you like real estate so much?
Great question. So my parents are from Haiti. They worked hard to put me in a very nice private school. All my best friends lived in literally the nicest, Mark Cuban's neighborhood to be exact. Ever since I saw these big houses, I fell in love with real estate.
Okay, Junior, defend your $5 million.
Before you get to that,
let me roll off my lips. $5 million.
how much money have you invested
I'm
in
not
this,
going to
Junior?
stop. I don't know why.
Kevin, I'm ready.
Tell me why it's worth $5 million.
Here's how we make money. We charge a monitoring fee for these lock boxes.
How much is the monthly?
$100 a month. It's a flat.
Oh, that's
wow.
That's a lot of money.
Oh, guys, Barbara, please educate these guys on how much realtors spend every month,
It
guys.
strikes me as a lot of money.
Look, last Saturday I visited 15 homes in a day, each with an electronic lockbox on it. The agents just held their phone up,
That's it.
Bluetooth, they
You
get
got
in.
it.
So these devices exist already. So you have one incremental change on that, which is an interface where a user can say, yes, I'll let people in when there isn't an agent there. That's the only thing that you're doing that's different.
No. But
tell me what's different.
Here's what you had.
I literally use this product
last week. You had to wait on that agent to let you in, right?
Yeah,
and
so the only thing you have different is the interface that lets the seller say, go ahead and open it up.
Chris, imagine.
Well, it's a big difference, but it's not necessarily defensive.
Imagine if you could see 5 properties in one day on your own, as opposed to calling your agent. The agent calls the showing company. The showing company calls the listing agent. The listing agent calls the seller. The seller confirms it. They go back to the listing agent. The listing agent calls the showing company. The showing company then confirms with the buying agent.
Junior,
That's
nobody
a huge
hates wasting time more than I do. But why can't the company that already has massive market share do exactly this?
If you look at the incumbents in our industry, they're old, they're dated, their technology's old, they have no platform, they're so disconnected from realtors today. Anyone in the real estate...
You can't convince me that somebody who actually has a smart lockbox operated by Bluetooth is old and disconnected. I mean, it's like 2-year-old technology.
But there's way... Our platform is more than just a lockbox.
Literally, the verification part of what you're doing is the easiest part.
So what is, would you say, your secret sauce? I don't know if you have any IP on this or...
We do, we
you do. What is
we're
that?
patent pending the ability to open and close the lockbox mechanically without physically closing, which enables our remote opening and closing.
Then
Correct.
no one else can do that.
You got it.
What?
Correct.
No, that technology exists today.
No, not on a lockbox. Absolutely not. Where have you seen a
absolutely kidding
There
me.
is not a single lockbox out there that can close on its own.
Look,
You know what? Don't be so
literally...
arrogant.
I'm glad you like to
I'm not so arrogant. I just know this space, and I'm sitting here watching
fair.
somebody tell us that the state of technology is what it is.
So what lockbox can close on its own?
So let me see if
you
I
have-
get this. Hold on. Let me see if I get this. And where Chris is having his disconnect.
Chris.
When Chris went to look at 15 homes, how did you schedule those 15?
We had an agent take us to half of them. I saw half
No,
of them.
that's not what I asked. That's not what I asked. How did you schedule them? You made a plan to go see 15 homes in a development. Some of us grew up when we dreamed and inspired to buy a house.
geez.
We
Should we
drive
get the
around.
violin music
Listen,
out?
listen.
Junior, you've got the sharks arguing about your business model.
Beautiful.
Now we happen to have Barbara,
Like we all know it
Miss
better.
Real Estate here. Are you going to give this guy $500,000?
It's a tough call. He's entirely right. It clearly answers a need, and you're not going to get any innovation out of the old guys in the industry. They would have invented it a long time ago. They're
Correct.
asleep at the wheel. They don't want the change because they own the market.
Right.
Secondly, you are probably one of the best salespeople I've ever seen in my life.
Barbara,
I
thank
mean,
you.
not only do you know your stuff, you kind of leveled the playing field with this Daddy Warbucks at the end, wearing the fake cowboy shirt.
Well, listen, I like when people create better mousetraps. And this is a better mousetrap, obviously, for your application. But my problem here today is just that it's really, really early. So because you're not ready yet, I'm out.
Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Junior, everybody agrees you're a great salesman. So
Thank you,
the
Kevin.
problem is you blew it by asking for $500,000 in a prototype stage. It's too much risk. However, I'd like to be invested in a damn good sales guy. I'm going to structure a deal this way. I'll give you the $500,000 in 2 components. A Hunsky, $100,000, and I get the 10% equity for that. Then I loan you $400,000. I'm going to charge you 18% for that, which is what you would pay in the market. Would you like to take that offer? Does that make sense to you?
I'd like to consider the offer.
You've got to make a decision. Sense to you?
I'd like to consider the offer. I'd like to hear from my guys on the end here.
Junior, I'll save some time. If I knew the real estate business at all,
Right.
I would do something with you. I just don't see a path where I can say, I can help you get from here to here. As much as I hate to say it, I'm out.
Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome.
So,
Junior,
Barbara, my dear.
I'd like to join Kevin on his offer, but I need to have a contingency because it's enormously high risk.
Okay.
It's contingent that we can sell it to a giant chain to buy a ton of these lockboxes.
And we'll both help you do that.
It's nothing but calling all the heads of these firms, all right, and allowing you to make your sales presentation.
You're the best salesman we've ever met.
Yeah.
We'll just get the door open
I
for
still
you.
haven't had a chance to go out.
And you're not. Let's save the best for last.
Whoa, be careful.
Whoa.
Yeah, be careful.
But,
careful.
But I think you were testing me.
No, look, the very best products and the very best entrepreneurs are the ones worth arguing with, right? That's what's led to the creation of the greatest companies
Backpedaling
ever.
like the
It's
sucker
back
you
and
are.
forth. No, because that means we're both emotionally invested in something.
right.
We both care about this. I'm torn. You're one of the greatest salespeople I've ever seen, but this is an idea that I think is looking backwards. Let's be honest. Keys are going away.
Not today.
Not today, but here's the thing. I don't want a better mousetrap. I want a bear trap. That's going to be around 10, 15, 20 years. A big public company worth billions of dollars. These guys like that short-term, 2-year, 3-year cash
Junior,
flow.
kick his hiney back to the valley.
So look, here's the thing, man. Prove me wrong, make me pay 10 times more for it next year, but today, I'm out.
That's sad to hear, Chris. Kevin, to have you as a partner, Barbara, to have a partner in the real estate industry, obviously would be a no-brainer. Here's what I would counter you. $250,000 for 10% and a $250,000 line of credit.
Can we step into the hall?
Yes, if you'd like.
Okay, we'll do 200,000 for the 10%, 300 loan.
Good job, guys.
Good job, guys.
Good.
Good job, Junior.
Good.
Barbara, my dear.
My dear.
My dear.
And I want to discuss it over dinner tonight.
Okay. It was brutal in there, but I'm super thrilled.